And it's Ken Kreitzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at the Army-Navy Media Day. And I have a chance to talk with one of the midshipmen, Calvin Case, who's a senior on the offense, a slot back. And Calvin, good to see you. What's the experience like? Just tell us about your season. You've had a very successful season, some big wins, and over Houston, Notre Dame, and we've been following. Just tell us a little bit about your season.
It's been an amazing season so far. You know, the roller coaster ride of the success that we've had and the rate at which we were doing it for a while was pretty amazing. You know, and you set goals like that out at the beginning of the season and you expect to achieve them, but when you achieve them, you know, the emotion of the success sort of takes over and you like sort of a surreal moment that you have. So it's been pretty good for us, and hopefully we get to keep it going these last 2 games.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about where you're from. I understand you're from New Jersey. What town and what high school did you go to?
I'm from Sicklerville, New Jersey, so a little town in South Jersey. I went to St. Augustine Prep, which is in Vineland, New Jersey, Richland, New Jersey specifically.
Okay, yeah, I get down there sometimes in the summer. Nice there, great golf courses. Calvin, tell us a little bit about your role in the team. You're a slot back, and it's been a great Navy offense. I know they've had some injuries lately, but just tell us about your role and in the option offense for Navy.
So a slot back's role specifically just, you know, you do what you're supposed to do when your number's called, because our job's pretty versatile. So most of the time we're blocking for the ball carrier, whether it be the quarterback, the other slot back that might have it on the pitch, maybe the fullback on a long run. Whatever it is, you're pretty much just doing what your job's called to do. And then you might catch a pitch every now and again if the option gets out that far in the read, and then maybe you'll catch a pass for a big gain off of a play action. So it's pretty much up to whatever the play call is and whatever side you're on. If you get lucky enough to be on that side to catch the ball, or you're lucky on the side that blocks. So it's pretty versatile, you know.
Absolutely. And we always ask the cadets and midshipmen about time management. Getting to be a senior at a service academy is a tremendous accomplishment. And you're playing Division I football, you have military duties, and you've got academics. How do you balance that?
You know, just you got to understand the process. I think freshman year hits people pretty hard. The culture change, the amount of time that you have to spend on certain things that you're not really used to spending, because obviously high school is not difficult compared to the academy workload that you get here. So understanding what proper time needs to be allotted to your academics, then your military focus, and then obviously your Division I football focus. It's a very specific task, and it takes a couple years for you to get that down. But once you get it down and get it regimented, I think that's what makes us better people once we leave here, is the time management specifically and how we get it done because of the level of execution we've had to perform to do it.
Absolutely. And just tell us about your academic major.
I'm an English major.
Okay. What's your best part of being an English major at the Naval Academy?
I think the best part is, you know, just being able to speak well, understanding, you know, my vocabulary has expanded since I've got here, written a lot of papers. I think my writing has got tremendously better since high school, because I think high school I was a terrible paper writer. Now I think I'm pretty decent. And just, you know, times like this might pay off, and you never know when you might have an interview you have to speak well for and be able to, you know, represent yourself in the academy, your family, your brotherhoods, you know, represent it well. So I think hopefully I'm doing that right now.
Well, absolutely. You do represent the academy very well, and I'm sure, and writing skills is something that's so important today in every walk of life. Now, tell us a little bit about your ambition. I understand you're going to be a surface warfare officer. Tell us about why you chose that direction.
I chose that community because I think the people there resonate with me more than the Marine Corps, which would have been my other option. You know, the enlisted sailors that I would be dealing with on a day-in, day-out basis, I think could benefit from the experiences I've had as a teenager coming up as an adolescent, and then, you know, my academy experience. I think someone I can relate well. I have a lot to give, I think, in that community, and I think that, you know, I think it'll be a give and take process. I'll learn a lot, I can give a lot, and I think it'll be a good union from that perspective.
Absolutely. I've had the pleasure of sailing on a couple of U.S. Navy ships, the Wasp and the Iwo Jima and the Kearsarge. Is there a favorite type of ship that you'd like to serve on?
Preferably an amphib, you know, amphibious ship. But, you know, if that option is not available for me, then whatever's available, I'll take, you know, just to jumpstart my career, and then hopefully, you know, see where it takes me with my career as a military.
Well, we follow a lot of the notes in the Navy about when the ships head for sea and when they come back, and we always try to. I love to get some of the homecomings when we can, especially when a carrier comes and its task force comes back to Norfolk. But you got a big game against Army on Saturday. They're going to be ready to play. What are you saying to your teammates about preparing for this Army-Navy game?
It's all about embracing the process and earning the respect and earning the win, as opposed to going out on Saturday and trying to get it then. You know, you got to earn the win Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way up until game day in order for you to get it on game day, because nothing just happens when you walk on the white lines in front of the amounts of people that come to the game. It doesn't happen that day. It happens behind the scenes. It happens on the practice field. It happens in the weight room. It happens in the meeting rooms. It happens with the amount of attention and information you intake on how to get that win, and just being able to bring that back on Saturday. So it's just about the process and embracing the process.
Absolutely. Well, you're a fine representative of the U.S. Naval Academy and the U.S. Navy. And from all of us at the American Legion, just want to wish you well in the game Saturday and your career in the U.S. Navy.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the time.
Our pleasure. It's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at the Army-Navy Media Day.